Okay, guys, here I am again just to finish off what I had left off. Unfortunately, I couldn't do all in one, so I'm doing the second part. As I was saying about communication, I'm not saying that you're supposed to go out there and be friends with everybody. I'm just saying that you need to communicate with people, be polite with people, and communicate effectively with people to understand what's going on, what's wrong. If, for example, you hear a loud crash in your building, it's okay for you to go and knock on your neighbor door and ask them what's going on. You know, it's not making friends per se, it's just knowing to communicate with people, okay? So that's just that. So reasons why they don't want to speak to you, just blocking you from and blocking you, and hence the isolation. So I'm just saying to you, be aware. Don't be cognizant. Don't be just stay there and say, oh, I'm not speaking to them because they don't seem nice or whatever. Don't do that. You know, you have to speak to people because you can't be that judgmental. So be aware, be practical, be pragmatic. There's a difference being solitaire, someone who likes who likes to be alone, than society is other than society making you lonely. Okay, so you have to know the difference between you wanting to be alone, like being alone, and society oppressing you and wanting you to be lonely. It's not the same thing. Okay, so think about it. Further to this, trying to know people, try to know their personalities, and not all smiles are real smiles, as I said. So just be careful, Joe, who you speak to, but speak to people anyway. The black race, my thoughts on it is that the black race, or some are naturally unfriendly, and some of them are friendly than others. The white race are very quieter, depends on their nationalities. They don't show much interest in you, but they see you regardless, especially if you're living in a particularly surrounding. Okay, but they will pretend not to notice you. They see you, but they don't know. They pretend not to notice you. For the Indians, they are not so much amicable or talkable because they are into their race either, but they are present and they are approachable. So those are my beliefs. You know, you don't have to maybe you have different perception because you met them and you know them. It's just my beliefs. I would say that they are very peculiar people. Some people are just not the mix and mingle type, so you have to know them. Some are very strategic, okay, so they will meet certain people or speak to certain people. In all races, I suppose this exists, but be aware. And not everybody who is black is racist. I'm not racist, okay? I like everybody and I speak to everybody. I'm certainly not one of those, okay? So again, these are things you need to think about, especially for those who travel. Okay, for those who travel, such as the my thoughts about the Arabs and the Asians, etc. But it's changes for some, but some others don't expect them to change. They're just who they are, and some of them are very platonic. Okay, if they don't see the necessity in speaking to you, some of them somewhat like the French, I would think. Maybe they grew up this way to stay with themselves, with their nationality. You can never change them or force them to like you. They will be polite in certain aspects, and for what some people can do that for what they can get, so they don't know you, they don't want to get to know you, and I think it's very unfair for people to stay away from you and not wanting to get to know you, because for some people, all black people are delinquents or mischief makers, but not all black people. So it's unfair. Maybe they had been hurt too, just like black people, they have been hurt probably. For them, their education might be threatened. Probably they have no trust. Probably they have race issues. Probably they are very cynical. You don't know. Probably they are insecure. And that's one of the reasons also. Probably they have many reasons are possible as to why. But regardless, people can be purposeful and hateful. Reason why I wish for you to make friends as much as you can, especially in school, and many as you wish. That's where it starts from, okay? Because the longer you know people, the more they can trust you and say, okay, I know this person for a very long time, so it's okay for me to dialogue with the person, okay? So you want to walk, you don't want to walk alone, okay? So you don't want to walk alone. You don't isolate yourself. Don't study alone. Ask questions. Don't be brainwashed not to like someone. Don't be selfish. Don't be brainwashed to be unkind. Be kind but firm and independent. Don't be brainwashed into someone you are not. Don't let them soil you, okay? So if you like a person, try and find out why the other person is saying, oh, don't speak to that person because of da 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 da. So try and find out why, be polite to people when you can. Keep that dialogue going. Life isn't always about running a competition, but only for your insecure oppressors, just for them. They like doing that. You don't necessarily have to be follow in their footstep. Learn as much as you can, as if there is no tomorrow, and live your life as if you will die tomorrow. Okay, so either way, black or white, we fall, we break, but then we rise and we heal and we do overcome. Okay, the same God that you serve is the same God that I serve. Okay, so the same blood that runs through a white person, there's the same that runs through a black person. So there's no need to belittle people primarily because of their race or because of their black, whatever. And finally, trust that whatever you're going through, that your God will pull you through it. Struggles are a part of life. Trust your journey. But if someone throws their struggles on you, that's a double trouble. So you don't want to have that at all. You want to live your life and be happy. Don't let anybody derobe you of your happiness. Life isn't always about hardship and failure. And humility has nothing to do with someone wanting to be ambitious. So wanting success. If you want success, work at it, go get it. If you're a go-getter, go get it. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to succeed in life. So it's again, people will oppress you because they said, oh no, you want too much. You want too much out of life. There's no such thing as wanting too much. Okay, everybody wants the same material things that you want, the same happiness that you want, the same drive that they have. It's okay for you to have it as long as you don't rob them of it. You can work and get your own, and they stay over that side and you stay over this side. That's all it is. Okay. So don't bury anyone. So just do your own thing, and just remember that communication is the key, and you are extraordinary, and the way that God made you. So enjoy your week and enjoy yourself. And I hope you understand something of what I am telling you. So just don't be hunger for hating someone without not knowing them first. Just try to be polite, and try to be polite and communicate with people. If you can say hello, some people are depressed and they can't say hello to everybody when they pass them, because you don't know what's going on through with other people's life, because we are all human beings, and it has happened to me already where I pass people and I didn't say hello, but it's not because I am impolite, it's because that particular day. Probably I was going through a whole lot. So people judge you from that, and it's so unfair because they've forgotten that they are human beings also, and things happen, and nightmare happens, unfortunately. So yeah, just live your life, enjoy your life, be happy, don't let anybody derobe you of your happiness, and yeah, be kind and loving out there, and let's build a nation. Bye, take care, and enjoy your midweek, and have a wonderful one. Okay, bye bye.